Morning people, welcome back to F Politics. Today, Kemi Badenoch, the leader of the Conservative Party, just called Rachel Reeves, the Chancellor, a diversity hire. So I have to ask my female followers, please, what is the female equivalent of an Uncle Tom? Because it really do be your own people.
At the budget, Labour were congratulating themselves for having the first female Chancellor, instead of ensuring the country had someone actually qualified to do the job.
For the record, I have no love at all for Rachel Reeves or anybody in the leadership of the Labour Party right now, and I'll get into that in a big video I'm putting out at the end of this month. But to say that about her is wild. Because she's literally saying that Labour prioritised having a female Chancellor over having a Chancellor who was actually qualified. And again, I'm not a fan of these people, but facts matter. Rachel Reeves has a degree in politics, philosophy and economics from Oxford University and a master's degree in economics from the London School of Economics. So while yes, we haven't seen the benefits to the economy that you would hope to see with a Labour government, partly because we're still out of the EU single market, when you compare it with previous Conservative chancellors, like with Rishi Sunak, who saw us through the worst recession in the G7, and oversaw us leaving the EU, which is doing more long-term damage to our economy than the whole pandemic, Chancellor Kwasi Kwarteng, acting on the orders of Liz Truss, crashed the British pound to the lowest level since 1985, and Jeremy Hunt didn't really do anything dramatic, but he did admit on camera that if we rejoin the EU single market, it would drastically boost our economy, but simply refused to do it. So for the Tories to criticise Labour's lack of economic success is one thing, but to blame it on Rachel Reeves being a woman is a whole other thing entirely. And it's especially messed up because it's coming from Kemi Badenoch. She's accusing Rachel Reeves of being in her position only because she's a woman, being a diversity hire. She's attacking the idea of a politician being in their role because of a physical characteristic that they were simply born with. But just a few months ago, Kemi Badenoch was literally arguing that she should be the leader of the Conservative Party because as a black woman, she would provide cover against the accusations that the Conservative Party is racist.
All my supporters were white, and there they were championing this 28-year-old black woman, and people were shouting racists at them. And I just couldn't understand. They were all Labour Party members who just thought that that's just what you say to Conservatives. And if my being here, if my standing up as a senior member of the Conservative Party helps to destroy that myth, then I will continue to do so no matter what. I'm here to defend my party.
So it's kind of wild for somebody who has admitted to being a diversity hire to attack other people for supposedly being diversity hires. Not to mention, Kemi Badenoch's main role before this was as trade secretary, so she was literally the person running Brexit, which even she has admitted
Brexit was more traumatic, I think, for this sector than many others.
So she's admitted to being a diversity hire and that her main policy has damaged UK industry, but she's now throwing that exact accusation at Labour. Okay, I'm Femi. Make sure you follow F Politics so politics doesn't F you. Have a great week.